Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. Today we're just going to be doing a little bit of decluttering and a little bit of cleaning. Okay, so what I'm doing is I've noticed that this is a catch-all area and I'm really trying to minimalize my house maybe. So it's possible, y'all, I know I should know how these things work, but I don't. I'm going to, so I have to actually move my body. Maybe find another home for that, but I don't know. I don't want to move all that stuff back in the homeschool room because I'm afraid it'll get messy. But anyway, that's what I'm trying to do with this area. I'm trying to kind of spread this out a little bit more. It actually looks a lot smaller on there. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like my living room looks super small. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So I have to treat myself like a little kid sometimes and just take things away from myself. And that's what I kind of had to do here because I started piling stuff up again. And well, anyway, I'm not going to try and figure the psychology out behind it because I'm 38 years old. I'm actually going to be 39 here soon. And I just got to clean it up and just do better. Find a way to train myself, I guess. So anyway, I like the way it looks in here and I like how open it is. The problem is that it's not a problem. I shouldn't say it's a problem. I love that bench. It's not going anywhere. I just have to find a better home for it. It's like 107 years old. My in-laws got it for me as a wedding gift because it came out of an old coal camp. The rocking chair is 125, 150 years old. It's been like passed down from grandfather to grandson or father to son. I think father to son on my husband's side. So it's like a family heirloom. I just moved it into our bedroom and I actually kind of like it right there. It looks nice. And this way, not as many people are sitting on it, even though it's an incredibly sturdy chair. So I'm just sweeping up in here. It's just been messy. Y'all, I guess I got really lucky with that second day of work and thinking I was going to find a work schedule and cleaning and everything else. And it's been really tough this week. Not bad. I'm not complaining. And I think it's more just like the mental aspect of it. My job's not really difficult. There's just a lot of little things to remember. And once I get the hang of it, I'll be fine. But I overthink things and I'm making it a lot more difficult than it could be. And when it's just like, okay, Erica, just take a little notebook, write the numbers down you got to remember. And then that way, it's fine. But like before I go in anywhere, if I've got to do anything new, I will sit there and overanalyze it for like I don't know, for however long I've got before I go in there. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I got to do this computer training. And she told me just go sit down at a desk, but what if I sit down at somebody's desk and then that's my first impression as they walk in and there's this strange woman sitting at their desk? I don't know. Do y'all ever think about stuff like that? Do you worry yourself? Okay, if you guys are new, then this is not uncommon. This is my laundry room and it just is, I don't know, it's always like this. I can give you my weekly excuse. It seems like I've always got one. So our washing machine is like we don't know what's wrong with it. There's something wrong with the drum. I guess after we researched it, I say we, my husband, it's very common in these newer washing machines to like get off balance inside of it and it just not work again. I guess they make it a different way. Anyway, this particular washing machine is notorious for this. And my husband did everything he could to fix it. And it seems like it's over the last couple days, it's finally fixed. It's like it collects water in there around the agitator and then it just kind of sits in it, makes it real heavy. So he drilled holes in it and drained it, and now it's actually working a little bit better. So, but anyway, we were doing incredibly small loads, so the laundry room was just filling up. All right, y'all, I have a question on house cleaning related. I need a nail polish that does not chip. I have yet to find one, and I have used just about every brand that I can think of, and I cannot find one that doesn't just, I don't know. Yesterday, I used the Simply Nailogical nail polish. I used a base coat, OPI base coat, and then I used a Sally Hansen top coat. I see I bought some Sally Hansen nail polish the other day. It shipped. I think I've used, is it Orly? I'm not sure. Orly, I don't know. My next step is going to be Essie, but I'm pretty sure I've used the Essie one before and it shipped. But do y'all have a go-to that you use? Now I'm going to be using my hands. Well, I mean, everybody uses their hands quite a bit, but mine are going to be constantly washing. Like every time we leave and come back at work, we have to wash our hands and then put gloves on, all that, yada, yada, yada. But I've actually been able to grow my nails out a little bit, and I want to keep them painted because I don't like the way mine look when they're natural. So, but I would rather keep them bare than chip nail polish, y'all. I can't stand chip nail polish. Obviously, as you guys can tell by my appearance in here, I don't really care too much about my clothes, but or even, you know, my hair if it's all messy. But my nails and like my eyebrows, I like them to be, I don't know, just neat and clean. And yeah, I don't want chip nails. So y'all got some recommendations? So if you guys have been here since the beginning, it has not been, it was not my intention for this channel to be a before and after transformation of my house. And that's kind of what it's turned into and my cleaning habits. So that laundry room, I'm really happy to say that each time, even though it gets really messy, it's usually just a simple thing as just a ton of clothes on the floor, or, you know, something that I can easily pick up. And I'm noticing that in each of the, you know, rooms of the house. So this is, again, this is not an old mess. Well, I mean, it kind of is, but it's not. I think in my last video, y'all saw me declutter the homeschool room, and this is all that stuff that I picked up off the floor and brought in here to sort out. So it's just it's like in a 3-step process in my house. Like in the homeschool room, I pull it out and make a mess in there. And then I pick the mess up from the homeschool room and I make a bigger mess in here. And then I sort through the stuff, and then it goes to its final destination, whether that be the trash can or somewhere else. Most of this stuff, y'all, it went to be recycled, thrown away, you know, whatever could be done with it. And right here, I had an aha moment. I don't like to waste. I really don't like to waste, but that thought process has really hindered me and has encouraged me to keep things. So when I tell you guys what I did here, I do realize that it is wasteful, but I had to do it. It was necessary for me to be able to move on with not keeping things and being a better steward of my home, and especially, you know, with my things. So I have a whole bunch of these plastic sheet protectors that we had used. And these are my kids' old portfolio work stuff. But as long as I have the actual assessment, I don't need their original portfolios. So and when I'm saying hundreds, I mean there are hundreds of papers in here that are in these sheets. So I started the process of taking the sheets out, the papers out, and see over here and putting those sheets over there. And then finally I realized, I was like, there's probably, you know, 200 or 300 of these that I'm going to have to do, and I'm going to have to spend all the time doing it. And it took me 5 minutes to do, like, you know, 12 or 13 sheets. I don't know. It wasn't very many. And I was like, okay, y'all, I've had these in here for literally 5 years. These sheet protectors cannot be that useful. And I just threw it away. Normally, I would not do that, but you guys, I had to in this case to just kind of, you know, start that process of decluttering. And also this, I don't know, it might sound a little mean to myself, but it's going to stick in my mind that I had to waste those, and I'm going to feel bad about it. And the next time I go to make a purchase like that, I'm going to really think about it, because I'm like, Erica, the last time you bought these, you threw them away and you wasted them. Do you really want to do that again? And while it may just be a simple, small product, I still don't want to, you know, I just don't want to waste it. So I probably won't buy it, and I'll think of a better way. And we don't even do portfolios anymore. My daughter has all the sheets that I had taken the time before to do, because you guys, I know there were over 1,000 sheets. The package I bought from Sam's actually had over 1,000 sheets, and my daughter had the majority of them anyway. So, you know, if I threw 100 away compared to what I kept, it's nothing. Yeah, all that scratching, I don't have cooties. It was for my sunburn. It was finally starting to heal up and peel and all that stuff. But I'm going to take the time right now to go ahead and tell you guys goodbye. And I really appreciate y'all taking the time out to watch my video. And I hope y'all have a blessed one, and I'll see you in the next one.
Look here, I am done. Oh crap, that's all.